Okay, our favorite sociopath is going to teach us how to spot and control a narcissist. No better person to learn this from than from her. Let's find out.
Sociopathic ways to deal with narcissists. Narcissists are incredibly vulnerable. They must create a false self to cover for the imperfections within their true self. They have deep insecurities. They have no innocence of self and they rely on you.
Now, the origins of that is from childhood. Either neurologically, you were born in a household full of narcissists because narcissism is inherited like a gene, but also you develop it because your parents never gave you that validation. For example, there's in the book The Laws of Human Nature, chapter 2 talks about narcissism. It talks about how from the moment we are born, we feel a never-ending need for attention. We are social animals at the core. Um, our survival and happiness depends on the bond we form with others. If people do not pay us attention, we cannot connect to them on any level. Some of this is purely physical. We must have people looking at us to feel alive. As those who have gone through long periods of isolation can attest, without eye contact, we start to doubt our existence. But this need is also deeply psychological. Through the quality of attention we receive from others, we feel recognized and appreciated for who we are. Our sense of self worth and depends on this. Because it is so important to the human animal, people will do almost anything for attention, including committing crimes or attempting suicide. Look behind almost any action, and you will see this need as a primary motivation, right? In trying to satisfy our hunger for attention, however, we face an inevitable problem. There is only so much that could go around. In the family, we have to compete with our siblings at schools, with classmates, at work, with colleagues. The moments in which we feel recognized and appreciated are fleeting. People are largely indifferent to our faith. Facing this dilemma from early childhood, most of us come up with solutions that work well. We create a self-image, an image of ourselves that comforts us and makes us feel validated from within. This self is composed of our tastes, opinions, and how we look at the world, how we value it. In building this self-image, we tend to accentuate our positive qualities and explain away our flaws. When we experience inevitable moments when we are alone, we retreat to this self-image and it soothes us. This self-image operates as a thermostat, helping us regulate our doubts and insecurities. We are no longer completely dependent on others for attention. We have self-esteem. But some people never develop that. Their parents never took the time to develop that self-esteem through soothing them. And so then, rather than relying on that self-image to soothe them, they treat other people as objects of themselves, and they literally feel entitled to controlling them. We call that a self-object, where because we have no sense of self, you become a representation of me, and because I wanna control myself, I wanna control you. These are people who are chronically unhappy, chronically low self-esteem, and with people like that, it's best to get the fuck away from her. Hey,
The
start.
easiest way to break a narcissist is to take away your narcissistic supply that you've been giving to them. Narcissistic supply can include compliments, love, affection, constantly telling someone that they're smarter than they are, prettier than they are, all the types of things that make them feel really good. You take that away and they're broken. The best sociopathic game to play with a narcissist is hot and cold. Use their abandonment issues to control them. You're the
I didn't know hot and cold was the sociopathic game.
puppet master now. Sociopaths can be parasitic, and what's better than to feed off of a narcissist? Narcs find it very hard to say they're poor. You should say you're poor and start getting free meals from them. Stay safe and have fun.
I thought you were gonna say stay toxic. Yeah. You control them by validating them, and then out of nowhere, removing that validation. I think that makes a lot of sense. Anyways, man, if you guys enjoyed this content and you guys want more exclusive content, check us out on Patreon. on Patreon. As you can see, we are always posting videos. For $5 a month, you guys can get access to the library. We have different collections. We have a book club. We have an evil club. We're gonna be posting more on evil club and meditation. We have more videos on meditation. I just don't upload. I just don't include them in the playlist. But we have a bunch of content, hundreds of videos that I haven't posted on YouTube. We have them right here. So just for $5 a month, you can support us, and I'll see you guys inside, man. Take care.